blue skies, blue sea.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be having a very important discussion. Who's actually the GOAT of football? Messi or Ronaldo? And I know it feels like I'm signing up for a death wish because I know there's so many fanboys of Messi or Ronaldo who always feel like their player is the GOAT and will never concede any points. But yes, I'm the voice of reason. But if you guys have been living under a rock for the last 15 to 17 years, Messi and Ronaldo are basically the two greatest of all time players who've ever played the game of football. As a combination of Ballon d'Ors, they've not only won one, not two, not three, not four,
not five, not six, not seven.
They've had so much success winning multiple Ballon d'Ors, multiple trophies, multiple Champions Leagues. This has been a topic of debate for the last 10 to 12 years. But I want everyone just to sit back, relax. I'm going to try to be objective. I'm definitely going to come to an outcome. But I do feel like I'm going to be one of those people who always says, why can't we love both types of players, Messi and Ronaldo? Yeah, this video, I want to talk about new stuff in terms of the Ronaldo Messi debate. I'm sure you guys know all these statistics and facts about 50 goals per season, how many goals they scored per minute, how many goals they scored in this stadium, that stadium. But before you go into the video, you guys know I'm going to say, hit that big subscribe button right there and help me reach the 300 subscribers, which I'm hoping for. First of all, what I want to talk about is what makes them so great. And the number one reason has to be consistency. They've been doing this for the last 10 to 12 years at a phenomenal level. They're alien-like. They're not even humans. It would be extraordinary for a player to do this for a 2 or 3 year period, which the great Brazilian Ronaldo did. But the fact they have been scoring 50 to 60 plus goals per season with ease, which has to be applauded for. And it's absolutely idiotic when people start criticizing either one if they don't score 50 goals one season. Like, what?
What?
If they fall below a 10 out of 10 and suddenly become a 9 out of 10, they face so much criticism for no reason. It's because they've set such high standards that anything below, even if you fall below into the bracket of someone like a Hazard or a Griezmann, still world-class players, they will still face criticism. Those are the standards which we have set for them, which is very, very unfair. But the fact that they meet those standards absolutely justifies those standards, if that even makes sense. But it's not only the consistency which you must give plaudits to, but it's their drive and their determination, their killer will to do this season after season. Messi could have relaxed after winning a treble in 2009 and 2015, but no, he won the La Liga and the Copa the season after. Ronaldo could have relaxed after winning a Champions League and go back-to-back in 2017 winning the Champions League, but no, he came again in 2018 and won the Champions League against Liverpool. Like, the level of determination they have year in, year out, where they can be so easy to rest, has been absolutely extraordinary. And the fact that they both have each other to compete against literally propels them to new heights. For example, someone like Ronaldo would score 1 or 2 goals, and then Messi would be like, all right, that ain't no problem,
Alonso.
That ain't no problem.
and score a hat-trick the game after. Same with Ronaldo. Like, you'd think the competitive spirit has to die at one point, especially, and we've already cemented the legacy as one of the greatest footballers of all time. Isn't that enough for them? And to honor these two great icons, I have to go down memory lane and tell you guys what have been my favorite moments for each player. So Messi, back in 2009 when he beat Man United in the Champions League final, when Vidic and Ferdinand were doing up social distancing for some reason, and then Messi scored that header, leaning back. I don't know how he did that, and then his boot came off and he kissed it. That was an extraordinary memory. Also, when he broke Boateng's ankles back in 2015 and chipped Neuer like it was so easy, and all those memes were amazing. Like, you need some ketchup for that chip. Like, they were so funny to laugh at. And obviously, it has to be 2017, but he scored in the 90th minute against Real Madrid and held up his shirt. And the thing is with Messi, he's such a humble person, it seems like that, but it hurts you even more as a Real Madrid fan or a Messi hater when he does that and he doesn't even say anything. So my favourite moments with Ronaldo was when he sprinted down that pitch against Arsenal with Wayne Rooney in that counter-attack in 2009, I would like to say, Champions League quarterfinals. But they destroyed Arsenal that game. And the way Ronaldo was running, like he was Usain Bolt, like no one could catch up to him that game. Yes, it kind of does make sense because he did beat a Bugatti in the race, didn't he? My favourite memory was 2012 against Barcelona, the La Liga decider, when in the Camp Nou when he scored that all-important goal when Ozil hit him with that through ball. He went around Valdez and scored that magical goal which left us Camp Nou in silence. And my other favourite moment in Ronaldo was the 2018 World Cup when he scored that free kick against Spain to make it 3-3 against the world's best goalkeeper. Maybe not anymore, David De Gea. But David De Gea has not looked the same ever since that moment. Alright, so in this part of the video, I'm going to be focusing on what makes Messi so great, which people do not focus on, because everyone knows he's a great goal scorer. So I can't lie, I do think overall Messi is the better player compared to Ronaldo, because he can just do more. He's more versatile, he can play in the front three, he can even play in the midfield. His ability to assist players, playing on the right, playing down the middle, is absolutely extraordinary. Think of the two greatest midfielders you've seen in the last 20 to 30 years. Maybe top 5. You'd probably list Xavi and Iniesta in that. Messi has more assists than those two legends combined. We saw this when Messi was part of one of the all-time great teams to ever be assembled in 2011. He played in a 4-3 system, acting as the false 9 with Pedro and David Villa on the other wing, and he was creating chance after chance. Although the false 9 system did exist in the past, he has definitely revolutionized this, because we've seen players like Firmino at Liverpool who does play as a centre forward. But yeah, the false 9 system did allow Messi to drop into small pockets of space in between the defence and the midfield, picking up the balls in dangerous areas, assisting his teammates. And in this system, he led the league in assists in 2010-2011, being the top assist maker. And in 2012, he was third in assists that season as well. And even in this past season, he reached 21 assists in the La Liga. The only player in this turn of the century with Messi is Thierry Henry to score not only 20 goals, but have 20 plus assists in the same season. And the sheer amount of goals Messi has scored is absolutely extraordinary. I remember in 2011-2012 when he managed to score a record 93 goals in one calendar year. For someone that small to be scoring that many goals is absolutely unheard of. I want to make the case of what makes Ronaldo so special, which people do not focus on. So I am one of the people in the camp who believes that Ronaldo is the greatest player who's ever played in the Premier League. He was a Ballon d'Or winner, winning 3 Premier Leagues on the trot, winning the Champions League, won a few FA Cups. His legacy was set in stone in the Premier League. But somehow, after leaving Man United to go to Real Madrid, he has somehow improved. Already the best player in the world at that point, he somehow transformed himself from the world's best player to one of the greatest players who's ever played the game of football. He transformed himself from a right midfielder to one of the all-time great goal scorers who've ever played the game of football. Over 400 games in football for Real Madrid. He has scored more goals than he has played. That is absolutely unheard of as a winger. Who does that as a winger? He's not an out-and-out striker, especially in his better years at Real Madrid. He was playing on the left of the BBC. And at the moment he left Real Madrid, he left the world's greatest club, Real Madrid, and became his greatest player. And that is phenomenal, considering the long list of legends Real Madrid have had. And in that time span at Real Madrid, he won 4 Ballon d'Ors, 3 Champions Leagues on the trot, which no team has ever won 2 Champions Leagues in a row in the modern history in football. However, what I'm even more impressed compared to his time at Real Madrid when he was completely at his peak was later on in that time, 2016 onwards, was that he somehow transformed himself from a winger to becoming one of the out-and-out strikers in that team. He realised he wasn't the same player in terms of the same pace, the dribbling skills. Like, he knew he had to start to adapt his game because his age was definitely catching up to him. And this was weirdly Real Madrid's greatest success at that time. We saw it in 2016, the Euros, where he was absolutely tremendous throughout the whole tournament. And we saw one of those iconic goals when he still had that leaping ability against Wales to score that all-important goal. All right, the question was, who's greater, Messi or Ronaldo? And now it's that time of the video to decide who it is. So, drum roll, please. I can't lie, Ronaldo is greater, and here is why. So we have seen Ronaldo do it in multiple leagues. The English league, the Spanish league, and even the Italian league right now, where he's top goal scorer tied with Immobile, I'd like to say. He proved it in the hardest league in the world, the Premier League, where he was able to win 3 Premier Leagues on the trot. And I'm not saying Messi wouldn't be able to win a Premier League. I'm not going to be one of those wastemen who don't know that greatness transfers into any league. But I don't know if he was able to win 3 in a row. The last team to win back-to-back Premier Leagues was Man City. a season ago. But before that was 10 years ago when it was Man United, which Ronaldo was part of that team. Especially in the league where it was so physical, where you had teams like Stoke, Fulham, West Ham played ugly styles of football who would have used their physicality to make up for the lack of football ability. I don't know if Messi would have been able to hack all those minor injuries, where players would have been able to get away with a lot more than they can now. The second most important reason why I think Ronaldo is greater is because of the international trophy. He was able to win the Euros, being the best player on that team by a mile, on such an inferior team where you had teams like Spain, Germany, Italy, France, where he was able to score decisive important goals, which was able to spur that side into the final, is absolutely extraordinary. And I feel like people are engaging with revisionist history when it comes to Messi about, oh, he hasn't had the right team, the system Argentina has played has been absolutely perfect. First of all, Messi has played with world-class players like Higuain, Aguero, Lenzino at West Ham was absolutely phenomenal.
Minute 37 seconds later.
Di Maria, the list goes on. Even Ballon, I don't know why Ballon doesn't play. Like, the strike force has been absolutely extraordinary at his hands. So I don't know why Argentina hasn't been dominating like that. And before you guys say, oh, it's about the system, the manager hasn't been right. I don't remember anyone saying this back in 2014 when Messi went to the World Cup final. Where was the system then? Wasn't the system poor back then? Argentina went to back-to-back finals in the Copa America, losing to Chile, where Messi was one of the reasons in 2016 why they lost, because he missed his all-important penalty in the penalty shootouts. Messi's had chance after chance in an inferior competition, the Copa America, compared to the Euros, to show up. But yeah, that's my overall argument. I do believe Messi is the overall better player. But when it comes to finals and more important games, I would definitely trust Ronaldo more. And that's why I think Ronaldo is definitely greater than Messi. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.